Hello and welcome back to my channel, and today we're looking at Arena Breakout. Now this game is still in early access. There is an option for essentially a trial if you want to download directly from their website. It's still not available on Steam, it's to be announced, but we do have some preliminary requirements for game to be run. So the minimum GPU you need to have is GTX 960 and recommended GPU is RTX 2080. When it comes to the CPU, the minimum CPU is a Core i5 7500 and recommended CPU is a Core i7 10th Gen or Ryzen 7 3700. Now, when we look at these types of games, which essentially is something similar to Tarkov, give or take, it's a realistic FPS tactical shooter with RPG elements. I must say, it's actually probably one of the better looking games so far. So let's look at the image options here. So we're going with native 2K full screen. Overall quality is set to high, the highest we can get it. No downscalers or upscalers, so we're not using any resamplers. FSR DLSS is supported, but we're going with a native resolution. No vertical sync, obviously, maximum frames is uncapped, and everything else is on high. As you can see, not too many things you can adjust, and honestly that's probably for the better. So how the game actually looks and works? Well, as you can see, it actually looks pretty damn good. We're pulling 7.9 gigs of video memory, which essentially is the whole 8 gigs. 16 gigs of RAM, and we're above 60 frames in a native resolution, which means that even with 4070 Ti and 99K, obviously in 2K resolution you might be getting 100, but if you enable FSR or DLSS, probably that number is gonna go up. And we are gonna go through this tutorial stage just to get our bearings, what, how and why. Now, the couple things you will notice, there is certain mechanics from Tarkov and other extraction shooters. You can zero in the distance, you can check how much bullets you have in a mag, and so on and so forth. Obviously, the inventory system is as you would expect. You have your base gear, you have your chest rigs, your backpack, and then you can just swap around things as you see fit. So yeah, let's just push on and see what we have. Now, of course, this is not going to be as easy when you go against actual players, but at least, you get some decent introduction to the game, which honestly we did not have in Tarkov. In Tarkov, it was more like, hey, you have it, that's all that's all there is. Like, you need to learn the basics about the game and how to search, how to swap things, and so on and so forth. So it kind of is how it is, like so. But either way, I must say that this is kind of easing you in, which I would want to say is something these games usually kind of hold out on. But yeah, performance-wise, honestly, this is playable. Like, of course, in 4K I would expect us to have about maybe 40-ish frames, give or take. Just based on all the textures and everything else, ambient occlusion, draw distance, volumetric fog, all these things that really are heavy on GPU when it comes to it. But yeah, I don't know, let's take it for a spin. Frame time is a little bit inconsistent, but at least the GPU usage is sitting at relatively decent numbers, 99, 98. Let's see if we can get some other guns here, and we actually can. That is very good for us. Let's just reload everything, because that is one of the most important things for such shooters. Distance 50, okay, should be enough. This guy is immortal or something? Excuse me. Okay, this guy clearly is immortal. That's not supposed to be killed by my buddies here, because we did put some decent 4 rounds in that guy. He did not care. Not in the slightest. Ow! I think it came from here somewhere. Yeah, there he is. Pretty severe frame drop right there, actually. It went all the way down to 55. No idea what that's about. But then again, you know, for an early access, hey, I'll take it. The base performance is already good, so of course if they're gonna start optimizing stuff or anything else, it's gonna be okay. I'm not too worried about it. Let's see if we can loot this guy. Nothing in here. We do have an SKS. Bulletproof vest. Perfect. Look at us. We're moving up in the world. I hope no one's shooting at me because I'm kind of busy looting. Right, there's nothing here. Some artillery guns. Okay, fair enough. Let's see where we get. I think the looting is the biggest part of all this game. Oh, there's an AK. I think we definitely need additional AK for ourselves. Found the bandage, very good. More ammo. Ammo is always appreciated. And there's nothing here. Looks like we're using the same ammo type, which honestly I kinda do enjoy. And your regular FPS experience of always reloading even though you don't have to reload. And this is something that you will need to kinda get... Wait. What? Oh, there was some... I thought there's no bullets in the mag, but they're just the black casings. Which technically should mean they're better ammo. M14. Dog tag. Very good. Yeah, 30. I'm gonna stick with an AK for now. Just for the sake of argument. Eliminate enemies on floor 2. Okay. Let's get some laser in for those shots. That was not nice. we need to heal up a little bit. Somehow he was shooting at my body mass and hit my leg.
On my mark. 3, 2, 1. Clear. Search the room.
Ooh, weapons case. What do we have here? Round drum. Okay. Anything else? SKS mod. We do have an SKS. You know what? I'm taking this with me. I guess that's a quest item. Yes, it's a quest item. Okay.
Let's go.
Did not want to do that. Let's manage our inventory a little bit here. Follow your teammates to the motel. That hotel. Where the hell did they go? They just left me behind. Okay.
These bugs think they can do whatever they want, whatever they want. And by all means, welcome to Tarkov!
So as for the intro, where you're just being kind of forced into learning the game, I must say this is actually pretty decent. There you go.
I'm Joel, your instructor. I'm going to help you get acquainted with this place.
Equipment. And obviously this is our starting kit. So you can just take the least expensive gun if you have a gear fear. And you can just put everything in. Obviously you will loot a lot of guns and you will figure out what and how.
The dark zone is...
So let's see, so we have 2 AKSs, 2 AK-74s, 2 helmets, big backpacks, regulation body armor, some painkillers. So very simple start with the stuff, which honestly is something you would go through your own pace. The only things I would want to say, you have to remember, always have a first aid kit, always have a painkiller. Definitely don't forget to take the bullets. Make sure the bullet actually matches the gun you're taking it for. That was a bit of a surprise in Tarkov when you just take the first stash and turns out the bullets are not for the gun you've taken, because, you know, you might not know. And everything else, yeah, obviously we do have some currency here, probably for buying stuff or maybe for some quest items. And a biscuit and water, because of course you will get dehydrated. As you can see, you do have your energy levels or stamina, hydration, how much weight are you carrying, and so on and so forth. So I must say, you know, this is just your regular stuff. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Definitely give it a go. Performance, a little rough around edges, but overall I would want to say this is still pretty decent. Like, and if it's only gonna get better, then I have no issues with that whatsoever. But yeah, outside of that, that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Over and out.